Pleasant morning to one and all. I'm Dr. Sumitra from CSE department. I'm here to present you about this Agile software development life cycle. The software development life cycle is a phenomenon to the design, development, and the test high quality software. The primary aim of SDLC is to produce a high quality software that fulfills a customer requirement within the time and cost estimates. Agile software development life cycle is a combination of both iterative and incremental process model. It focuses on the process adaptability and the customer satisfaction by rapidly delivering of working software product. The Agile SDLC break down the product into a small incremental builds. These builds are provided into an iterations where we have a requirement, architectural and design, development, test and the feedback. In the Agile SDLC development process, the customer is able to see the results of understanding whether he or she is satisfied with it or not. This is one of the advantage of the Agile SDLC model. One of its advantage is the absence of a defined requirement, so it is difficult to estimate the resource and the development cost. Each iteration of Agile SDLC consists of a cross-functional team working on various phases: requirement gathering, analysis, to design the requirement, construction or iteration, deployment, testing and feedback. The requirement gathering and analysis. In this phase, you must define the requirement, you should explain the business opportunity and plan the time efforts needs to build the project. Based on this information, you can evaluate the technical and economic feasibility. Design the requirement. When you define the projects, work with the stakeholders to define the requirements, you can use a user flow diagram or the high-level UML diagram to show the work of the new features and show how it apply for your existing system. Constructions and the iterations. When the team defines the requirement, the work begins. The designers and the developer starts working on their projects. The aim of the designer and the developer deploying the working product within the estimated time. The product will go into a various stages of improvement, so it includes a simple, minimal functionality. Whereas in the deployment phase, in this phase, the team issue a product for the user working environment. And testing in this phase, a quality assurance test examines the product's performance and looks for the bug. Whereas a feedback, after releasing of the product, the last step is to feedback. It is in the step the team receives the feedback about the product and work through the feedback. And the Agile SDLC process flow, the concept, inception, iteration, construction, release and the production. The concept is where the project are imagined and prioritized. Inception is where the team members or creative function and funding is put in a place and basic environments and the requirements are discussed. Iterations and the constructions where the software development team works to deliver the working software. It is based on the requirement and the feedback. The release is all about the performance quality assurance testing, provides the internal and the external training, documentation development, and the final version of the iteration into a product. And the production is where it is ongoing support of the software, and the advantages of our Agile SDLC is all about the project is divided into a short and transparent iteration. It has a flexible change process, it minimizes the risk of the software development, a quick release of the first production version, and the correctness of function requirement is implemented into a development process, and the customer can see the results and understand whether he or she is satisfied with it or not. The major disadvantages of Agile SDLC is all about the development team should be highly professionally and client oriented. A new requirement may be conflict with the existing architecture. With further corrections and changes, there may be chances that the project will cross the expected time, and there may be difficult to estimate the final cost of the project due to the constant iterations. I hope you are clear with the Agile software development life cycle. Thank you.